Hey, fellow Stubians, back to watches. I say my glasses off. Ding dong, this just arrived. I've opened that, but I've gone no further. Quite excited about this. I think it is what I wanted it to be. I've got my Casio Mr. G. I'm trying to think of all the model numbers. I don't know, 5,000. I could take it off and have a look, couldn't I? Let's have a look. Casio Mr. G is going to take me with my old eyes. Oh God, I'm not going to find it. Am I? B5 MRG B5000. And I was wearing it today actually. My I'm going to abbreviate it, but my Casio Square 5610, and I had that before I got this. And I just bought it because it was in a sale, and I just was like, yeah, that's a good price. Let's just buy it. Not really my thing. Let's just get some Casios for old time's sake. And then I got, well, what did I get? I got this. Let's pop him on as well. Got my my ring watch. That was my first G. It's not G. My first Square. And then I've got this. No, where was my first actually? Because I had the 5610, as I've said, but I forgot that I had that. And then I got that, and then I got that, and then I realised that I had the 5610. And then I've started watching videos, seeing the differences between I do like the mint peanuts. They look really nice, don't they? It's a good job I've had lunch. Then I saw, I sort of looked into that whole concept a bit more, and you've got the original G-Shock, and then they brought, which is hopefully this, they brought this out not that long ago, the 5000R, which is the kind of, apparently, it's the nearest, it looks like the correct packaging, which is good. He says, let's see. Yes, it does look correct, because I was thinking, I'm going to be scammed from Amazon. I'm not sure where it came from. It took a while to get here. The DW5000, which I think is the 5000R. 5000R, yeah. What's it say? Yeah, DW5000R 180R. So it does seem to be. I've looked at videos of this, and it does seem to be, let's get it in shot. Where's it gone? There we go. It does seem to be the genuine article rather than a fake. So I've left my 5610 downstairs, but I did have it on today. I was hoping this would come today. So a bit earlier than, it's always earlier than Amazon say it was. So let's have a look. It's got the usual, well, I say usual. It's in a cardboard box for, oh, someone said something about the way round that it was, because he had one, and when he opened it, he took that off, and this was the wrong way round. It should have been that way round. And he got his in India, and he said it's because in India they take the watches out and they they laser etch serial number in to stop counterfeits. I don't think this came from India, and his one didn't have the little cardboard thing inside, which mine sort of does. Is that meant to be inside the muslin cloth, the John Merrick, as I call it. But yeah, let's see. So this is yeah, I've not seen this. Been one of the more exciting. The thing you can tell, and I purposely didn't run downstairs and get the 5610. I wanted to experience this away from it, and I'll probably do another video where I compare them. But hopefully. It's genuine. I got quite a good price on this. It certainly looks the part. Yeah, it is apparent. Yeah, and it hasn't got any laser engraving, so it didn't come from India. But yeah, you can feel the weight. It has all the looks. Now, the thing that I did want to check. So people say that. I'm going to do a video because I think people talk a lot of BS about this, and in comparison to the 5610. And I really do want. I've got some notes over there that I took. I really do want to do my own, actual truth about the differences as I see them. Because there's what's the difference in price? I can't remember how much I paid for the 5610. But let's say this is twice as expensive as the 5610. Let's just say. But I think it's, you know, I've literally just got it out and started handling it. But yeah, I think it's worth the extra. The one thing that there's something I'll leave for the video that no one ever mentions, and it really bugs me. But one thing they do mention, well, they mention the weight, they mention all the other things pretty much, and they mention the fact that the rubber's a bit more tactile. Now that rubber is not as tactile as I was expecting it to be, but I can tell that it is more tactile. But yeah, I just love the weight, you know. But you know, people say, oh, it's a lighter. I don't really want a light. Why do you need it lighter than this? The one thing they do say, which I'll tell you now, is that when you look at the screen, it's a bit ghosted. It's a bit grey. Now I'm looking at it now, and to me, that's perfectly black. It might be less black than the 5610. Actually, let's get the old Mr. G out. I don't think. I mean, it's a yellower dial than the Mr. G, but you know, I think it's very, very crisp. I wouldn't say it's at all faded, but people say that when you turn it that way, you can see it if you're left-handed, and when you turn it that way, you can't if you're right-handed. And I think that is not what I'm seeing with my eyes here. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that clarity of the blackness. Now the thing that you get on the 5610, let's get got my king here, see if that does it. Yeah, so what normally happens when you tilt, you know, cheaper Casios is that you can't see what the time is, because it just goes, you can just see it's, I think it's called bleed, LED bleed. This one's doing it a bit. I mean, this was made in Japan. Let's just double check. Japan, yep, made in the same factory as this one, which is that one that was on the box, the Yamagata factory in Japan, or Yamagata factory in Yamagata, Japan, I would imagine. Might have a separate name, don't know. Yeah, the bleed is, there is some bleed there, but you can still see the time at all angles. Yeah, very nice quality. I don't get that thing where people say that it head on it looks ghosty, because it doesn't to me. It does in videos that people have. Maybe they've improved that over the production of this watch, because I know it's sold out initially. But yeah, I got a good price on this. I think it was 155, and I had a voucher for Amazon, so it was, you know, made it, you know, I think they're about 180 if you try and buy it from sort of Francis and Gay or something. Anyway, it came from abroad somewhere, not sure where. Amazon said it was going to be DHL. Let's throw it on. Oh, I can't really do that. Let's take the ring off. I don't throw it across the room, Ristopia. But yeah, you can feel the quality, the weight. You know, I had the 5610 on this morning, and this is so much nicer. Why people say, I don't know why you would spend the extra money. I just think, I'll do a thing with the 5610. I'll do a comparison, as I say. There are some major differences. There's some major reasons why you'd get the 5610. But in terms of, you know, quality, and saying I don't know why you'd get this one, because they're not linking the technical benefits of the 5610. They're just basically saying, well, it looks the same, and who cares? All that old stuff. But yeah, this is, as I say, I've got a list over there of about 10, 15 differences. But yeah, they're never, a pin buckle strap's never going to be, you're lucky if it fits, you know. That's a bit loose. Oh, let's go with that one. It's a bit loose, but yeah, that's probably better. It's very hot in the UK today. That's better. That's better. Could you get away with more on a rubber, I think, because of just, I don't know, just of the way it curves around. Let's get that PC back up. It's giving a bit more light. I've got all the lights on. No expense bed. But yeah, so initial impressions is definitely real. If they've made a fake one this good, then good luck to them. And yeah, very, very impressed with it. I would wear this. I'll do the size difference. This feels bigger. It's got a presence on my wrist that one does. The 5610 doesn't have that presence on my wrist. It feels too small, and that's really why I sort of, you know, kind of dismissed it. I mean, I've got a king here that I already had on which is absolutely huge, like the Hummer. It's like this is the Hummer. I'm going to call this the Hummer now. That is a Hummer, isn't it? Yeah, so the yellowness is pretty... no, actually, that's... I don't know. I think that may be a bit yellower than that one. And that one's a bit yellower than that one. And there's not really much. It is quality. This is quality. You can see the quality in this. And I think one of the reasons I wanted this, because this is probably nearest to a Casio that I would have got when I was a kid, sort of nearly 50 years ago. When I first, well, yeah, because apparently Casio's 50 years old. I don't know how that works, because I thought I bought one before, more than 50 years ago. Maybe I just happened to go in the shop and buy one the year they came out, which was a bit weird, because that's why I was confused about the ring watch, and it was 50th anniversary, and I thought, 50th anniversary of what? Casio's been around more than 50 years. I think this only came out last year. I'm glad I got this. Really, really pleased that I've got that to mark that point. But yeah, this is stunning. Anyone who says, just from having the 610 on the 5610 on this morning, having this on now, I think anyone who says, oh, 5610, maybe, I don't know, maybe you've got a really small wrist and, you know, you can't lift your arm up if it's got something on it and you want it to be light, and, you know, I can see the benefits to the features that it has multiband 6 and Bluetooth, etc. I get that, which this is. You know, this is that. I get that, but yeah, this is stunning. This is. Oh, it's not quite as rubbery as I wanted, and I'll talk a bit more about that in the video that I do. But I've already gone on for 12 minutes, just an unboxing. But yeah, very pleased. This is coming out of me. I'm going to go out now. This is yeah, it's nice fit, nice watch. Well, for now, one G-Shock, live it.